In the previous episode, we covered the great war between the gods and the fearsome Titans. Today, we'll describe the dark place to which those very Titans were cast after losing the war to the forces of Zeus, the dreaded Tartarus. Welcome to Voices from History. If a bronze anvil were to fall from the sky, it would take 9 days and 9 nights to descend from it. And on the 10th day, it would finally strike the earth. In the same way, that same bronze anvil, if it were to fall from the earth, would take 9 days and 9 nights to descend. And on the 10th day, it would finally reach misty Tartarus. Such is the distance from the earth to the Underworld, to Tartarus. In this place, there is a wall of forged bronze surrounding it, and night flows in 3 layers around its vast enclosure. Above grow the roots of the earth and the sea, which are never harvested. There lie the Titans, who lost the war to the gods of Olympus. They are hidden in the shadowy mist by the will of Zeus, the great lord, gatherer of clouds. The Titans are in a place of decay, at the very edges of the vast earth, with no possible escape. The mighty Poseidon, king of the seas, set great bronze gates upon the wall that surrounds Tartarus. And also the 3 Hecatonkare brothers, by name Briareus, Gyges, and Cottus, have their dwellings there. They are the faithful guards of Zeus, the supreme king of storms. There, shadowy earth, misty Tartarus, the barren sea, and the starry sky all have their origins and their aligned boundaries. Gloomy and damp places, so dreadful that even the gods themselves fear them. The chasm is immense, and a lone man could not reach its bottom, not even in a whole year, if he could even make it past its gates, for wind after wind would mercilessly hurl him from one side to the other. Tartarus is a dreadful, sinister, and monstrous place, even for the immortal gods, and the dwelling where Black Night resides rises menacingly, wrapped in dark blue clouds. Before all this stands Atlas, son of Iapetus, who holds up the vast sky with his tireless head and hands, standing motionless, where night and day greet one another as they cross the great threshold of bronze. It is there that, between night and day, one descends into the depths as the other emerges, and the house never holds both at the same time. One is always out, roaming the earth, while the other remains within, until the time comes for its own journey. One of them brings to mortals the light of far-seeing vision, while the other carries in her arms the brother of death, Night, the destroyer, cloaked in mist and fog. There dwell the children of Black Night, sleep and death, terrifying gods. The god Helios, personification of the sun, radiant in his rays, never lays eyes upon them, neither as he rises into the sky, nor as he descends from it. Indeed, while day roams the earth and over the vast back of the sea, with a calm spirit and kindness toward mortals, the other, Night, has a heart of iron and unyielding bronze, and when she seizes a man, she never lets him go. Even the immortal gods dread her. Before all this, rise the echoing halls of mighty Hades and the fearsome Persephone, gods of the underworld. And before them stands a terrible and merciless guard dog. When someone enters, he is affectionate, wagging his tail and lowering his ears, all in submission. But this is his eternal deception, for that very same dog allows no one to leave. He hunts down and devours any who try to flee through the gates of Hades and Persephone. There also dwells a goddess, a nymph, hated by all the immortals, the dreadful Styx, eldest daughter of the backward-flowing Oceanus. She lives in a splendid house far from the gods, with a towering stone roof, surrounded on all sides by silver columns that reach the sky. Rarely does swift Iris, daughter of Thaumas, go there to deliver a message over the vast back of the sea. And so it is that whenever there is discord or some conflict among the gods, or when one of those who dwell on Olympus lies, Zeus sends Iris to fetch the great oath of the gods. From afar, she brings, in a golden amphora, the famed sacred water, which flows cold from a steep rock. This water runs beneath the wide path earth, coming from the sacred river, through black midnight, and from a branch of Oceanus, to whom was granted 1/10 of all the waters. 9 parts encircle the earth and the back of the sea in silver currents, returning to the salty water of Oceanus. But part of that water flows straight from the rock, if any of those who dwell on snowy Olympus dares to pour it and break their oath. That god shall lie for a full year without breath, without tasting ambrosia, not even a sip of nectar. Voiceless, breathless, stretched upon a shadowy bed, immersed in a wicked coma that slowly consumes him. But when that long year ends and the illness fades, another harsher punishment awaits that god. 9 full years of exile from the eternal gods, with no place in their councils nor at their feasts. This lasts for 9 whole years. In the 10th at last, he returns to dwell again among the Immortals in their homes on Olympus. And by this water the gods swear, the primordial imperishable water of Styx, which springs from a fearsome place. There, shadowy earth, misty Tartarus, the barren sea and the starry sky all have their aligned origins and bounds, gloomy and damp places, abhorred even by the gods. There are gleaming gates and a threshold of bronze, deeply rooted and firmly fixed, a natural extension of the very structure itself. Beyond that point, far from all the gods, dwell the great Titans, beyond the darkness of chaos. But the renowned allies of thunderous Zeus have their dwellings upon the deep foundations of Oceanus. We speak of Cottus and Gygus. As for Briareus, because of his bravery, he was made the son-in-law of Poseidon, lord of the seas, with a thunderous voice, who gave him Chymopolia in marriage, the woman of the raging waves. And thus we have come to know the Greek underworld, the fearsome Tartarus.